If you clicked on this video, I assume you have seen the Disney Hercules movie. But not everyone has seen the Disney animated show that followed it. In 65 episodes, the younger years of Hercules struggling as a demigod are shown, which of course includes divine shenanigans. In this series, we want to explore the gods and goddesses of the show. Much has been said about the movie not being accurate to Greek mythology, but does the same apply to the show as well? Disclaimer: this series will treat the Greek deities as characters. The real-world religion around them, their cults and festivals, are of low priority. We will look at the myths and stories about them. I am also fully aware that this is a show for kids, and so multiple gods had to be toned down heavily for obvious reasons. We will rank them in 5 categories: domain, the thing that they are a god of, and how the show portrays it; personality, do they act like they do in the myths; appearance, do they look like the iconography of the gods; relationships, do they interact with their divine or mortal peers in the ways that we would expect; and lastly, myths. Does the show handle the myths they're involved in well or at all?
Wait and see!
Aphrodite is actually the goddess that appears the most in the show, though she is usually in the background overshot. For example, in the middle of divine meetings. This is probably due to the fact that she, like many gods, is voiced by a celebrity, Lisa Kudrow.
You, Mercury. I like Mars for you. Vulcan's a good one. Venus, that's kind of catchy.
Nectar in water, nectar on the rocks, nectar flambe.
Whoa!
Oh!
I will see you all there.
Sure.
We'll be there.
Yeah. Sure.
Looking forward to it.
Looking forward.
I'm a god.
Hello, darling. Aphrodite, lovely as always.
She plays an important role in 4 episodes. Aphrodite is the goddess of love, sex, beauty, fertility, and a protector of seafarers. The show introduces her as
Aphrodite, Aphrodite,
Aphrodite, the goddess of love.
Aphrodite, goddess of love and passion, hear my plea.
Aphrodite, Aphrodite,
Aphrodite, the goddess of love.
Since this is a show for kids, the more carnal aspects of her are of course missing. But so are the meanings of love. Aphrodite was a goddess of unequal love between a lover and the beloved. The show Aphrodite is actually disgusted by such shallowness.
Curvy? A little more curvy?
Okay, that's curvy enough for you, young man.
That's it. She's perfect. Oh, thank you, Aphrodite.
Okay. Aren't you forgetting something?
Dance, me, beautiful date. The corsage!
Hello? Her personality?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Just make her, crazy about me.
Oh, okay, so beautiful and crazy about you. Good. Digging deep, huh?
And a scene promoting self-love.
Save it. Look, this is really my territory, all right? It's clearly a self-esteem issue. Medusa, you want real friends, right?
Right. Non-mineral.
Well, real friends will like you for who you are, not what you look like. Medusa, if you live a lie, you will never know if your friendships are true.
And teaches a lesson about respecting women to Hercules.
Oh. Trouble with the little lady, Hercules?
I was stupid.
And selfish?
And shallow.
And sexist.
Okay, all true. Thank you. Galatea deserved better. She deserved to be her own person.
Oh, look at you! You've had a growing moment. Wow.
The in-world Valentine's Day is in her honor.
Aphrodisia dance. Everybody's gonna party tonight. Aphrodisia dance. Aphrodisia dance. It's a party starring the goddess of love. Aphrodisia dance. Gonna boogie at the Aphrodisia dance tonight.
We can also see her marrying 2 people, which shouldn't that be Hera's job? Goddess of marriage. Wait, does she do all marriages? How does she have the time for that? Her steps can also make flowers bloom, something we see referenced in the Theogony, and she can summon hearts and flowers at will. In the Icarus movie, she made the makeup, and we see that one child at least has a doll of her similar to a Barbie doll, I think. Domain rating, 2 points. As stated above, this Aphrodite is usually portrayed as a very kind goddess. She wants people to make friends and find love. Thus, she also says this.
Yes, okay, each one is a different, miserable thing. Oh, yeah, there's gossip. Actually, kind of fun.
Okay, yeah, I'm up to speed, but how do we stop them?
We? Excuse me, I'm the love goddess. You're the hero in training. Hey, wait, you're like Zeus's son, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what a relief. All day, I have been swamped by goons who can't get dates for my dance. So, what can I do for you?
Could you bring her to life, please? I, need a date for the dance.
Wait, you couldn't get a date?
I tried! Fighting monsters is easy. Getting a date is hard.
So, you want the easy way out. Okay.
And when she doesn't have the time to deal with Hercules' problem, she gives him Cupid's bow to make Cassandra fall in love with Icarus, after learning that she had sold her soul to Hades to get out of that kiss. She also made both Galatea and Mrs. Pygmalion come to life solely to teach a lesson to the guys?
Sorry it worked out like that, kid.
Yeah, I guess you made a better wish, huh?
Nope, the wife's as loony as they come. But look at her. Look at me. I ain't complaining. So long, suckers! All
right, not everyone gets the lesson.
Which points to a more vain and careless side of her, much in line with the actual Aphrodite, who will force people to fall in love whether they want to or not. She is faithful to Hephaestus, but again, kid show. Personality rating, 3 points. Aphrodite is a thin, magenta-skinned woman with very long blonde hair, wearing pink dress she calls a chiton, which she holds up with a pink heart-shaped brooch. She wears golden shoes and anklets and earrings. When appearing before people, she is standing inside of a clam.
Ugh, but it is so clammy in there. I would love to lose the shell, but people always want it for weddings and blah.
One of her symbols, showing her birth at sea and maritime domain. Appearance rating, 2 points. Aphrodite is married to Hephaestus in the myths, but has an active affair with Ares. In the show, she doesn't even interact with Ares once. In fact, I think this is the closest they've ever been to each other. She and Hephaestus seem to have a pleasant enough relationship with one another.
Well, Hephaestus made these for me to wear at the beach, but they will absolutely work for you.
Though the show says that they are engaged.
And I'm engaged! Hello! And I think you know Hephaestus. What are you thinking? Hephaestus!
Hades has a crush on her, something she completely rejects, and is not from the myths. She does not seem to be related to her son Eros, going by Cupid in the show. She never talks to him, interacts with him. All we know is that she can summon his bow and arrow, that he works on the same love holiday as she does, and that he hates her song.
You want an arrow? I can give you a whole quiver of them if you get this stupid song out of my head.
What song?
Aphrodite, Aphrodite, Aphrodite!
The goddess of love.
You are not helping!
This version of Cupid is also shown as an adult man wearing baby diapers for some reason. She also has no relationship with her other lovers like Adonis. She doesn't seem to be related to any of the gods, which some might call myth-accurate, but actually most of the gods in the show aren't related to one another at all, and so she gets at least 1 point for her marriage. The only myth we see Hercules mention in which she plays an active part is the myth of Pygmalion, a sculptor that created an ivory statue, clay in the show, and brought it to life on Aphrodite's festival day.
Nookie Bottom, forgot your lunchy wunchy. Come here.
Who's that?
What? Oh, that's Mrs. Pygmalion.
Mrs. Pygmalion? How did old man Pygmalion land a vision like that?
Well, the word on the street is that he made her out of clay.
Get
world. True story. He sculpted himself a perfect woman, invoked Aphrodite, and bam-o, baby! Love connection!
Her affair with Ares or Adonis, her marriage to Hephaestus, helping Hippolytus, or her birth are not shown. And the telling of the Trojan War excludes her completely, though it also excludes all other gods and is not even a war in the show.
So, she wasn't even kidnapped. I gotta spice this story up a bit. Forget this high school rivalry stuff. We need a war, a 10-year war between city-states. Started by Helen, whose face could launch 100? No, make that 1,000 ships. I'll throw in Achilles, give it a tragic angle. Now we're cooking, yowza!
Myth rating 1 point. This brings us to a total of 9 points out of 12. Will the other gods fall off, or will they reach this level again? Let's see again next time when we will handle...
Let's see, it's Apollo, god of the blank.